All right, y'all. We are here. We are here. Hold on, let me make sure I'm here. This is gonna be something until we figure this thing out. This is gonna be a thing every time, y'all. Until we figure this out, okay? Oh, and I am here. Let's see. We are here. Where the people at? Come on, where y'all at? Come on. I have a good. What's going on, Laura? Laura is always here. Can always depend on Laura to be here. Come on, y'all. We're talking about the power of nutrition. Okay, transforming lives. That is the subject for today. The power of nutrition. Um, so look, this is y'all know what I believe. Food is the foundation. This is what I know to be true. Food is the foundation, right? And so when we speak about the power of nutrition, first of all, because food is the foundation, it can change your life. Like food changes your life. I know, well, like I believe that you need to exercise, okay, as well as eat right. But I know you can lose weight and never step foot in the gym. Okay. Like you can start to heal your body and never exercise. But you want to expedite things, like you need to move your body as well. But we're going to talk about like the power of nutrition, right? And how it can absolutely transform your life. That's what we'll be talking about today. And I'll just give you a practical example of how it transformed my life. If I could just share this story with you real quick. So I'm retired military. I don't know if y'all knew that. I'm retired military. And so I can recall for many years. I mean, I was always into physical fitness. And so, I've done some competitive bodybuilding in my day. So it was all about fitness, working out, working out, working out, working out. And so while I was in the military, I was scoring extremely high on my physical fitness tests, right? Extremely high. But for some reason, I could not like get the perfect score, right? So I would max the test, right? So to max the test, the only thing you really needed was a 90 in each event. Okay. And so 270 with at least a 90 in each event is considered max in the event. So we had the 2 mile run, we had push-ups and sit-ups. So I would always get 295, 296, 297, but I could never get the 300. And the harder I worked, I just could not get it. And I would see people getting it. And I was like, I don't understand. I worked out longer and I just could not get it. But I was still scoring better than most, right? I was still one of the elite people. Got my APFT patch on my uniform. Like I was getting all those things, but I could not get that 300 and I could not figure out why. And I'm talking to people and they give me strategies on do fartlek training, interval training, like all this stuff. And I just could not get it. Okay. This went on for years, y'all. And it wasn't not until after I had when I was pregnant with my third child, actually, this is part of my story. But when I was pregnant with my third child, I was about 7 months pregnant. Some friends of ours came by our house and gave me a book, right? Gave me a book, and it was called Eat This and Live by Dr. Don Colbert. And that was the first time that like I felt like the scales were lifted off of my eyes, and I really saw the importance of nutrition and saw the importance of eating, God's food, okay, and the impact, the real impact it had on the body. So we like basically started over, cleaned out our pantry, started eating better, start eating more vegetables, took out the sodas, and like all these things. To this day, my baby, who's now 14, but I was pregnant with her, she's never had McDonald's. Okay. And so to this day, we start eating clean, like took out all the cookies and just stopped all the fast food, going to Popeyes and KFC and all those things, and just start eating more of God's food. Took out the soda, started drinking more water, start eating more vegetables, right? So I had my baby. I probably gained like 70 pounds with this child. Okay. I put on a lot of weight with every pregnancy, but praise God, I'm able to lose the weight. So had the baby, and I lost the weight in record time. Okay. Just and blew right past my pre-pregnancy weight and lost an additional 20 pounds, right? All because of what I was putting in my body. So let me tell you something about the military. The military gives you 6 months. 6 months to get your life in order, okay, before you have to take another physical fitness test. And so I had my baby August of 2009. So that means around February or so, I was taking a test. Probably was February, March. I was taking a test. The first test coming back after having gained 70 pounds and having a baby, I scored a 290. Okay, first test out the gate. I said, okay, this is good. The very next test, okay, which was 6 months later. So if that was February, March, the next test was maybe, August, September timeframe, right? I score a three, I think it was like three, I want to say it was like 332 or something like that, 332. And then it was 350, 363. And I was just getting higher and higher and higher and higher. And to this day, I still hold the highest physical fitness test score in DC National Guard history with a 387. Right. And so because after you, so they call that the extended scale, but I'm just saying, but all this changed when I changed what I put in my body. Do you understand? Does that make sense? It all changed when I changed what I put in my body. So when I say the power of nutrition and how it can transform your life, right? The power of nutrition, it's transformative. Do you hear me? Like food is the foundation. I need y'all to know that food is the foundation. So whatever you're dealing with, and many people may be dealing with many different things: high blood pressure, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, um, migraine headaches, inflammation, arthritis, debilitating menstrual cycle, sleep apnea, GERD, or acid reflux. Like whatever it is you're dealing with, I need you to know that food is the foundation, right? Nutrition can change your life. Does that make sense, y'all? If that makes sense, just put makes sense in the chat. Does that make sense? If y'all hear me, because I see I got like 14 people here. If you hear me, just type makes sense in the chat. Let me know if that makes sense what I'm saying. When I change what I put in my body, everything changed, right? And I never look back. Okay, I never look back. I never had to be taped again. I was now passing my screening weight, because we had to weigh in every 6 months as well. So does that okay? Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Michonne. Like that's what happened. So here it is, the power of nutrition. So we're going to talk about three things on the power of nutrition, right? We're going to talk about building a healthy plate. People like to know, like, what should my plate look like? Like, how should they building a healthy plate? The role of nutrients, okay? That's okay, Iva. That's okay. Okay, the last shall be first. I love it. And then the third thing will be healthy eating for elimination of chronic illness, y'all. Healthy eating for elimination of chronic illness. Okay, Jane, Colleen. So I got Laura, I got Michonne, I got Linda, I got Iva. The last shall be first, and Jane. Who else we got here? Like, let me see. Y'all say hello. Let me see who else we have here. So here it is, the power of nutrition. Let me get right to it. So building a healthy plate. Okay, Esther, I got you. Building a healthy plate. This is what I need for y'all to know. I used to have this, I still have it. It's this, it's a plate, right? That kind of has things sectioned off to tell you what to put in what, right? But here's the thing. When you want to build a healthy plate, right? A healthy plate, only thing we should be focused on is veggies, okay, lean protein, right? You can have some whole grain and maybe some fruit, okay, for a healthy plate, y'all, for a healthy plate. Hey, Michonne. Oh, you're very welcome. Hey, Brianna, my son has a plate. Yeah, you know the plate I'm talking about, okay? So we're talking about veggies, lean protein, some whole grains. When I say whole grains, like whole grain pasta, brown rice, things like that. So veggies, lean proteins, whole grains, and maybe some fruit. Okay, we shouldn't be doing more than one piece of fruit a day, y'all. Just one piece of fruit. Okay. Portion control. Here it is. Portion control. You may have learned this long time ago. So here it is. Like the size of your protein. You can use your hand. The size of your protein should not be larger than the palm of your hand. Now I'm talking about your hand. I'm not talking about your husband's hand. I'm like, don't get another person's hand. Your hand. So the size of your protein should be no larger than the palm of your hand. Okay. Your whole grains, okay, should be no larger than the back side of your hand. This is just a way to have portion control. Okay. Listen, right here, right? So protein, whole grain. Okay, that's easy, right? Your healthy fat. So if you use butter or oil, whatever, it should be no more than the bed of your thumbnail. Okay, no more than the bed of your thumbnail. So we have protein, whole grain, okay, whether that's rice, pasta, whatever, okay, and healthy fat, okay. That's an easy way. Now you can have all of the veggies you want, okay. I want you to load up on vegetables, y'all, and leafy greens are your friend. Type that in the chat. Leafy greens are my friend. Somebody type that in the chat. Leafy greens are my friend. I need everybody to know that leafy greens are your friend, y'all. Okay, like don't skip out on your leafy greens. Like, let me see who's gonna be the first one to type that. Leafy greens are my friend. Okay, so we got protein, whole grain, okay, healthy fat. And leafy greens are my friend. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. So leafy greens are your friend. Okay. So here we go. Let's talk about how to grocery shop. Here's the easy thing to do, guys. So we shouldn't be. Okay, I got my people coming in. Thank you. Okay, Jane. All right, Minister Deborah Davis, Katina. So if you go into the grocery store, here it is, guys. You got to stay on the periphery of the grocery store. Because usually when you go in the grocery store, either end, you're going to find your produce. Most times you go in the grocery store, you go to the right. That's your produce. That's your vegetables, your fruits, right? Like you're usually going to hit the produce. You keep swinging around. You may hit the meats, right? Right? You swing around. Okay. Now on the far end is going to be your dessert. Okay. Don't go on that end. Okay. The desserts are normally opposite the produce. Okay. So, but if you can cut down the aisle, you may cut down the middle and hit the frozen section. You can get frozen veggies, and things like that. But you want to stay on the periphery of the grocery store. That's where you're going to find all of your live foods. When you start going down the aisles, okay, that's when the sirens should start going off in your head, because that you start going down the aisles and you're hitting processed stuff, right? Processed food. Processed foods are in the aisles, guys. That's when you get stuff off the shelf. Yeah, it's dead. Okay. If it's on the shelf, it's dead. Okay. There's no nutritional value on anything on the shelf. So we should be doing that sparingly. That should be the exception, not the rule. The bulk of our basket should be filled with items from the periphery of the store, excluding the dessert aisle. Okay. Not that side. Okay. I'm talking about the produce. The fresh meats or our fish, and you get the frozen. Okay, frozen veggies are good too, right? So that's tips for grocery shopping. Okay, here we go. Some tips for meal planning. Now I'm retired now, I work from home, but I can recall when I was still working. This is what I used to do. I used to, and I used to get my kids involved. So I would get a menu. This is what I would do every week. I'd get a menu, and I would kind of get some buy-in from them. So we would have like meatless Mondays, Taco Tuesdays, Wild Card Wednesdays, things like that. Fish Fridays. I think I forgot what we used to do for Thursdays. Probably I don't know if it was leftover Thursdays, whatever. Saturday, and then I remember Sundays was Sunday's best. And Saturday, I forgot what Saturday used to be, but make it fun. Okay. But once I make my menu, right, what I used to do is I would take like 3 hours on the weekends, guys, either a Saturday or a Sunday, right? And I would make, if I'm going to have meats, I would make my meats, right? If I was going to have some brown rice that week, I'd make the pot of brown rice, right? If I had a pot of beans, I'd make the pot of beans. So I would make my meats because the veggies are easy. That's easy to steam. So I could do that the day of. So I would do my staple, which would maybe be the rice or something. Most of the time it was brown rice or something. But my meats, I may make 3 meats. Okay, everything's going in the oven because I wasn't frying anything. So I do like 3 meats because we were a family of 5. Now my son is grown, moved away. I have a daughter in college now, so it's just me, my husband, and my youngest daughter now. But when it was 5 of us, that's how I used to cook. Right. So, and I make it, and it was easy. Only thing I had to do if I wasn't home, one of my daughter or my son or my husband, they could steam some veggies, but everything else was already prepared. That took the stress off of me. I didn't have to worry about anything. I didn't have anybody calling me saying, well, what are we eating? If that be, listen, if I had hair on my back, which I don't, but if I did, that'd be one way to make it stand up. Okay. That I'm on my way home and somebody called me and said, what are we eating? Oh, that would, and so this is what I did. Now, it made me look like the best mommy ever, okay? But that was about relieving stress for me, okay? Knowing that I've already prepared the meals. I didn't have to worry about it anymore, okay? You have to worry about it. Don't have to call me. You steam some veggies, whatever. I got some fresh broccoli in there, or some string beans, or some mixed vegetables or like whatever, like that relieved the stress for me, knowing I was done for the week and I would make enough for the week. And I said, if you eat it up quick, then guess what? You're short. Okay. I'm just saying, this is what I did. Y'all, I promise you, because I used to be like, okay, y'all, this is what we're gonna have on Monday, this is what we're gonna have on Tuesday. And they start treating that thing like a smorgasbord. And I was trying to micromanage. I said, you know what? Forget, you can have it however you want it. Okay. You can have however you want it, but once it's gone, it's gone. Okay. Um, no, I didn't talk about seasonings and oils. That's a good one. I can talk about that. I can talk about that, Patrice. And so that's what I used to do. So we talked about what the plate should look like. We talked about portion control. Let's talk about this. No mindless eating. Huh? No, I don't know. This thing where if you're watching TV, you have to be eating something. We don't need to do that. That's mindless. We need to have mindful eating, okay? And once you start to eat more of God's food, right? Once you start to eat more nutrient dense meals, I promise you, you won't be hungry. You won't be hungry. And so what I need for you to ask yourself is this: when you're eating, ask yourself if you're hungry. As a matter of fact, I'll go one better. Before you eat food, how about this? Drink a glass of water. Drink about an 8-ounce glass of water. If you're still hungry after the water, right? Then you were hungry. But if you're no longer hungry after the water, then you were never hungry. You were just thirsty, because the body doesn't know the difference between thirst and hunger. Okay, it doesn't know the difference. Okay, eating and watching TV. Yeah. Most times we aren't even hungry. Just want, yeah, just that's right. Most people not. So it's just mindless eating. So we're just taking on extra calories for no reason. Okay, so we have to stop that. So we have to be mindful when we eat, So sit down and try watching TV, not eating a thing. You're not gonna know what to do with yourself. You're gonna be like, what am I supposed to be doing here? Watching the TV, okay, watching the movie. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, you don't have to eat anything. Drink some water. Okay, y'all got water. Take a swig right now. Okay. Hey, was it Almasi? Hey, so just drink water. You don't have to be eating anything, okay? You don't have to be eating anything. So we talked about what the plate should look like, portion control, no mindless eating, tips for grocery shopping, tips for meal planning. So someone asked about seasoning oil. So I use most of the time I'm using avocado oil, and I use avocado oil because it has a high smoke point. I have olive oil, but I mostly use avocado oil. Okay, I mostly use avocado oil because it has a high smoke point, and olive oil does not. So if you use olive oil, we shouldn't be frying. Okay, lightly saute. But if olive oil gets above a certain temperature, it can release carcinogenic compounds. Right. So the avocado oil, okay, has a high smoke point, so I don't have to worry about that. So that's mostly what I cook with is avocado oil. But I do, use olive oil as well on occasion. Seasonings, if you don't have any blood pressure issues, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, dill, thyme, things like that. Oh, you're really live, Coach Roll. You have any other tips for overeating? Uh, any other tips for overeating? I'm telling them to you. Listen to me. I'm honestly, I'm telling them to you. Some of this stuff, y'all, I don't have any magic words. Y'all just gotta. Sometimes we just gotta stop. Like you're in control of you. Okay, you just gotta stop. Okay, yeah, but here's a tip right here. Here's something you can do. First of all, you got to slow down. Most times we eat so fast that we blow right through. Okay, the I'm full point. Because we shouldn't eat till we're full. We should eat till we're satisfied. Somebody type that in the chat. Eat until you're satisfied, not eat until you're full, right? And so it takes the brain, right, about 20 minutes to even realize that you're satisfied, right? So that means we have to slow down when we eat. Don't eat so fast, right? That means you got to take at least 20 minutes for the brain to register that you're satisfied. And so here's a tip to slow down. Chew your food, chew each bite at least 20 times. Huh? That's a way. Chew each bite at least 20 times. That is a way that you can slow down, okay? Bring that thing on down. And what's gonna happen? See, I say I do eat fast. I wasn't trying. That's why we're here, okay? That's why we're here. And so slow down, Don't have to eat so fast, right? Because here's the thing you're going to come across. When you slow down, you're going to realize, I'm not hungry anymore, right? Because you're allowing your brain a chance to register that, I'm full or I'm satisfied. And then you're going to have to make a decision. Do I just eat the rest of this food anyway? Or do I stop and wrap it up, put it away, save it for later, right? You're going to come to a crossroads. You're going to have to make a decision. Do I just pay no mind to my body telling me I'm satisfied and eat anyway? Or do I stop, have a governor and stop and say, you know what, I'm satisfied, I don't need any more, and wrap that thing up and put it away. Okay. That is the thing. Okay. So we got to slow down. Y'all. And so that's building a healthy plate. What's going on, Miss Joyce? Building a healthy plate. So here it is. Now let's talk about this second point, the role of nutrients, right? The role of nutrients. Now, people that know Coach Roy, I say this all the time. I say it takes 19 vitamins and minerals with 9 amino acids with the perfect protein to make a perfect cell. These nutrients, okay? These nutrients, y'all. So it says vitamins and minerals are essential for bodily functions such as helping to fight infection, wound healing, making our bones, and regulating hormones. So vitamins and minerals, they're essential. We need them. We need vitamins and minerals. And that's why we eat the vegetables, right? That's why the vegetables and the protein, like God's food, that's where we're getting the vitamins and the minerals from. That's why we need to eat these things. So when a person is say not eating God's food, then you're definitely vitamin deficient, right? Mineral deficient when you're not eating God's food. Okay, do y'all hear me? So that's why we have to eat more of God's food, because we need these vitamins and minerals to make up our cells, right? So we can have these perfect cells so that it can heal our bodies, right? And so for my folks that know me and know about this cell theory, that's how this all makes sense. So I'm making it make sense, helping you to connect the dots, how everything, like God knew what he was doing when he made us. I think he knew what he was doing, y'all, right? So we have to, like, food is the foundation. Health starts at the cellular level, right? Cells are made up of nutrients, okay? And you get the nutrients from the food. So we got to eat God's food to get the nutrients, i.e. the vitamins and the minerals, so that we can have healthy cells, so that we can have healthy bodies, period. Period, y'all. That's how it works. Okay, so here it is. It says so all of our vitamins are essential. Okay, we need them all. But the three most important vitamins, let me see. Can y'all guess? Let me see if y'all can guess. What are the three most important vitamins? The three most, can you think of one? What do you think? The three most important vitamins. Let me see if you all got your thinking caps on. The three most important vitamins. What? Anybody? Let me see. Type it in the chat. I probably believe that. Come on, Miss Joyce. I knew somebody. Vitamin D, absolutely. Let me tell y'all something about vitamin D. Vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin C, D, vitamin C, D, E, A, C, D, ACDC. Vitamin D, y'all. Most people are vitamin D deficient, right? So listen, it says this is about to run an ad. Okay, some of y'all gonna see an ad in about 37 seconds, okay? But don't worry, I'm gonna still be here, okay? The thing gonna pop an ad and it's gonna come back. I'm gonna still be here. Let me see. Good cells make good organs. Come on, Michonne. Come on. Somebody look like they know the cell theory, okay? So it says the three most important vitamins are vitamin D, vitamin B12, and iron. That's what it says, okay? Here are five benefits of vitamins, y'all. This is amazing. Listen, vitamins, right? Increase energy level. That's vitamin B. Okay, vitamin B12. Increase your mood. That's B as well. See, most people that have some of y'all just went out on that ad. See, most people that deal with like mood swings and things like that, you probably they need like a B complex. Give them a good B complex, right? That's going to help regulate those mood swings, right? So we got energy levels, vitamin B, mood, vitamin D, decreases your stress or anxiety, right? There's vitamin D3 and magnesium can help with that. Increase your short-term memory. That's vitamin B as well. And maintain muscle strength, vitamin B3. So vitamins are very, very essential. We need our vitamins. So three most important: vitamin D, vitamin B12, and iron, right? And then 5 benefits of vitamins: increase energy level, increase your mood, decrease your stress and anxiety, increase short-term memory, maintain muscle strength. All these are very important, right? All these are very important when it comes to vitamins. So also the role of nutrients. We talk about vitamins and minerals. Now let's talk about water. Right? Water is very important, you all. Water is very, very, very important. I don't know if you knew this, but like water is needed. Water is needed for every enzymatic reaction that happens in the body, like water. Water is needed for every enzymatic reaction that happens in the body. Okay, so when people tell me I don't like water, like I don't really care that you don't like water. Your body needs water. Like you're like 70% water. Okay? So it doesn't matter about what you like. I tell people it's not Burger King. Okay? It doesn't matter what you like. You can't have it your way. Okay? Your body needs water. And you should be drinking at least half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you should be doing 75 ounces, right? If you weigh 200 pounds, you should be doing 100 ounces, right? And that's with a sedentary lifestyle. Okay, that's with a sedentary lifestyle. If you're exercising, okay, then you need more than that. Because if you're exercising, you should be perspiring, right? Which means you're losing water, so you have to replace that, right? But as a baseline, half your body weight in ounces. So here's some things that water. I don't think people realize how much you like what water does. Here's some things. Listen, this is what water does: regulates your body temperature, keeps your joints lubricated, prevents infections. This is all water now. Delivers nutrients to your cells. I don't know if you knew that. Keeps your organs functioning properly. Come on, water. Improves your sleep quality. Did you know that? This is what water does. Improves your sleep quality, improves your cognition, and improves your mood. So you get moody, drink some water. Okay. You can't think clearly or whatever. Like drink some water. Okay. Your knees hurt a little bit. You're probably dehydrated. Drink water. Okay. Like you not sleeping well, drink water. Like water, 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 y'all. Not only are leafy greens your friend, water, that's your best friend, okay? Come on, let me tell you about my best friend. Water is your best friend, right? That's really all you need. All this other stuff, people like, Coach Ro, what about this and what about that? No, what about water? What about water? And spring water is best, okay? So does the temperature of the water matter? So here's the thing. I like to give you an analogy, right? If you're going to wash dishes, okay? If you're going to wash dishes, what will be the temperature of your water? Huh? If you made some spaghetti, okay? And you're gonna wash dishes, what would be the temperature of your water? Let me see. Somebody say hot. Somebody say hot. Okay. So with that same thinking in mind, think about it. Water is you drinking water is going in and cleansing your colon, like just pulling stuff off the walls of your colon. Now you're not going to necessarily drink the hot water, although in Asian, in the Asian culture, that's why they do the hot tea, right? That's why they drink something hot after they have dinner, right? So that's a good practice to do, right? Just maybe some hot water or hot water with lemon or whatever, just because listen, that's what it's doing. It's pulling that it's cleansing your colon. So it's pulling stuff that's sticking to your intestinal walls, right? So with that being said, if you're not going to drink hot water, room temperature is best. Room temperature is best, because what happens when you drink cold? What happens when you wash dishes with cold water? Is it going to clean the dishes? Does cold water clean the dishes? Anybody? Does cold water clean your dishes when you use the? Sometimes I check my daughter. I'm like, girl, this water's cold. Girl, if you don't put some hot water in this sink, what are you doing? This water. What are you doing? You ain't clean these. Got film all on the glass. And the glass, it's smeared. You're not getting this grease off this glass with this cold water. Okay, you better put some hot water in here. Okay, listen, y'all know what I'm talking about. No, that's right. Same thing. Same thing. So no. So if you're not going to do the hot water with lemon or something after your meal, then room temperature. Room temperature. I just got bottled water right here. Look, this bottled water, room temperature. Now I know the cold water tastes good, okay? And sometimes Coach Ro drinks it, okay? Sometimes I drink it. But this is what's best, okay? Room temperature water, okay? If you really want to do something, then after your meal, drink that hot, you know what I'm saying? just be some hot water, just hot water with lemon or something, just to help it go down easy or whatever. Just sip on that. That's Just think about that's just pulling stuff off your colon, like, come on here. Just going in and cleansing stuff, okay? Because you need stuff to detach from those intestinal walls and come on out. We don't need nothing hanging in there, okay? You need stuff to come on out. Let's see. I used to drink hot water all the time when I was younger, and people thought that was weird. No, no, no. You was on to something, Sean. You were on to something, okay? Let me take a swig, y'all. Hold on. Okay. So we talked about hydration. Now let's talk about incorporating nutrient-rich foods in our daily meals. Now, my people that know, that's been in the rowboat, you know how to do this. How do you incorporate nutrient-rich foods into your daily meals? The easiest way is a salad. Okay, salad. Okay. If you say, what about for those people that want to have breakfast? Okay, you can saute some spinach or some kale. Okay, you can mix that in your eggs. Okay, you can do so many things, right? Salads. Just add leafy greens to eggs, to pasta, to sauces. You can throw some leafy greens in anything. Okay, adding nuts and seeds, right, to your salad. People add chia seeds and things. Hey, Adrian, yay! Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this every day. Okay, I told you I'm going live every single day in the month of November. Okay, I don't know if it's gonna be a set time, so turn on your notifications so that when I go live, okay. This was the earliest I could do it. I had a lot going on today, but no, this is great. So add nuts and seeds to your salad. Add more fruits and veggies. Right? Eat the rainbow. There we are. Eat the rainbow. Say, how do I feel about white potatoes? It's going to spike your blood sugar. Okay, it's going to spike your blood sugar. And if anybody has blood sugar issues, type 2 diabetic, things like that, you don't need to be eating white potatoes. You don't need it. Anybody know they got a sugar addiction? You don't need to be eating white potatoes, right? Normally people ask me about white potatoes, they kind of addicted to the sugar, right? They want the sugar, right? Because that white potato gonna make you feel good. Okay. That's like you just eating French fries. When I think white potatoes, I just think French fries. Oh, you like that, Adrian? Don't get me distracted now, Adrian. Don't get me distracted, okay? You have to start to let it out today. I said let's let it out today. So people, they want to know about these potatoes now. That's normally my people that's trying to get the sugar. Normally my people, okay, I say these are questions from an addict. Don't take offense to this, y'all. I'm just saying. My people ask me about these potatoes because they want to get this sugar, okay? Nobody asked me about asparagus. Okay, nobody's asking me about asparagus and Brussels sprouts, okay? But we gonna ask about these potatoes every single time. Every single time we gonna ask about a potato, okay? And that's you might as well say we eating French fries, okay? We eating French fries. Well, then we giving the babies French fries, okay? That's what we doing. We setting them up, right? I'm trying to get off the sugar and butters, Lord. I have to have bread with my salad and something cream on my salad. Oh, you don't have to. You can say you want to, okay? But you don't have to, okay? Yeah, you don't have to. You say I want to, right? So these are things we can do to incorporate nutrient-rich foods in our diet. So we talked about building a healthy plate, y'all. We talked about the role of nutrients. Now, this last thing, and this is easy because everybody, if you're in the rowboat, you know this. Third thing is healthy eating for elimination of chronic illness. We already know how to eat. Okay. What about eating a lot of fruits? Does it raise your blood sugar? Give you it? I won't say it gives you diabetes, but it absolutely raises your blood sugar. But here's the thing that I educate my people on, right? So when you already know you have an affinity to sugar, when you already know you are addicted to sugar, when you already know you have a sweet tooth, right? Like, don't think you're doing something by satisfying that craving with fruit, right? Because the body doesn't know the difference. It's still lighting up the brain, getting that dopamine hit the same as if you were doing cocaine. You see, the body doesn't know the difference. So if you know you have a sugar addiction, if you know you have a sweet tooth, like the only way to stop the craving is to stop the sugar, and that would include fruit. Now, when I say that, what I am not saying that you can never have fruit again. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying fruit is not your fruit is not helping you right now. It's not helping you to get rid of the addiction right now. right? So you need to look to eat more vegetables and more protein, and not even the starchy vegetables, right? Not the starchy. So don't go for the potato, okay? That's what y'all do. I'm gonna do the potatoes. I'm gonna do the corn. I'm gonna do the peas. You know why y'all like to do those? Because they're sweet, right? So I need you to do more broccoli, more asparagus, more string beans. Okay, let's do some of that. You can do the bell peppers, right? You can do cucumbers, right? Don't do carrots, right? Because y'all go corn, carrots, peas, potatoes. That's what y'all do. Corn, carrots, peas, potatoes, all starchy. And then sometimes tomatoes can be starchy because tomatoes are really a fruit. Okay, botanically speaking, tomatoes are a fruit, right? And so that's what we do. Is that why you say one? That's why I say one fruit a day. That's why. That's right. And if you know you're addicted to sugar, you don't need any right now. You don't need any. You need to be loading up on veggies and protein. Okay. Is butternut squash a good option to cure sugar? No, it's not. Because squash is starchy too. I need to see green stuff. Green stuff, okay, Adrian, green stuff, right? So, eating healthy eating for elimination of chronic illness. Okay, we know food is the foundation. I just told you, we just said leafy greens, like leafy greens. Okay, leafy greens will help you to rid your body of things like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, inflammation, migraine headaches. Like you do leafy greens, protein, some water. I promise you, you're gonna change your whole life. You're gonna change your whole life. Pasta is starchy too. Yep, pasta is starchy too. Pasta is starchy too, right? So leafy greens are your friend. I told y'all that. Leafy greens are your friend, y'all. Listen, I promise you, this is the power of nutrition, right? Nutrition, like, will transform your life either positively or negatively. Okay, you can have great nutrition and affect your life in a positive way, or you can have poor nutrition and affect your way in a very adverse way. Okay, and the reality is most people in the country have poor nutrition habits, right? And that's why we're sick, and that's why we've normalized sickness, right? uh I'm about to start opening folks mail. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean by that, Tucker? What you mean by that? Say mindless eating. I'm about to start opening folks' mail. What you mean? Talk to me. What does that mean? Mindless eating. I don't know what that means, Tucker. Talk to me. I'm about to start opening folks' mail. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that. But hmm. Tell me what you mean by that, Tucker, because I don't know. Can you talk about how you transition your kids to this diet? Listen, I still got to get on my daughter who's 14. Okay, kids are kids, but here's the deal. Here's the deal. In total transparency, when I realize, come on, Andrea, talk about it. When I realized the importance of nutrition, and I realized I was killing my family. This is real talk. You asked me, I'm just telling you I'm telling you what I did. I sat my children down because remember I was pregnant with my third one at the time. So my son was about 12, and my daughter was probably about 6. I think she was like 6. So my son was 12, my daughter was about 6. Yeah. She was 6 because she turned 7 after Gabby was, yeah, she turned 7 in that November. So and 12 and 6, okay, is what my two kids were. I sat them down at the table. I never forget it. Sat them down at the kitchen table, and I told them, I said, "Mommy was killing you." I was honest. I said, "Mommy was setting you up for an early adulthood of disease unknowingly, but I was killing you with the food I was giving you." Because I promise you, listen, my son, who was 12 at the time, but I remember he had 5 cavities, y'all, by the age of 7. He had 5 cavities from all the trash I was giving him. The oatmeal cream pies, the Dunkin' Sticks, the honey buns, the Kool-Aid jammers, the Capri Suns, like all of that. Like, it's trash. The Doritos, okay? Like that's what he used to eat. Right? I mean, he liked oatmeal. He wanted oatmeal all the time. And I used to put, and I'm not talking about no old fashioned oats. I'm talking about that Quaker, in the little packets. The maple brown sugar. Okay, maple brown sugar, and I probably added more sugar to it. I'm just saying, this is how we used to eat, y'all. This is how we used to eat. So I don't need anybody to think that, oh, Coach Rowe, you've been eating healthy. No, I haven't. Coach Rowe from Houston, Texas. I grew up eating everything fried, smothered. I'm talking them pork chops with rice and gravy and cornbread and Kool-Aid. That's how I grew up. I promise you that I go home and they still eat like that. Okay, that's why they're sick. That's why they're sick, y'all. They still eat like that when I go home. So I don't need anybody to tell me that like I don't know. I do know. I know I need to change, right? And so it's possible. Like God is able. So I sat my kids down and I told them the truth. And I said, I'm taking this out of here. And I did, because kids are kids. They don't buy food. And guess what? If they choose not to eat, then they fast. Fasting is good. Okay. But I promise you, when they get hungry, they will eat it. But what we have to do as parents is stop caving in to children. Y'all hear me? Stop caving in to children. Let's see. Putting on my gloves. Can you talk about how you okay? Okay. I'm so glad I read label. Yeah. When I look at nutrition facts, I see trans fat and saturated fat are those foods with high trans and saturated fat bad for. Yes, they are. They're bad for the body. Yeah, that was diabetic oatmeal. I'm from Georgia, so we have diabetic every. Yep, I know, Patrice. I know. Uh, yeah. I'm from Virginia, and I grew up eating. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. We got to stop caving to the children, because we so worried about them being mad at us. I'm gonna tell you when they really gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad when they're overweight, okay, or they got some type of whatever condition, and they're gonna look at you and say, why did you let me eat this as a kid? You were my mother, you were my father. Why did you let me eat this? They're gonna be mad when they have acne, when they're picked on. You see, when they're picked on because they have acne on their face, because it ain't hormones, it's food. When they're overweight, okay, when they can't make it for the sports team, or when they're the last one running, or when they're out of breath, or you see, that's when they're gonna be mad, because we so worried about being happy, and we should be worried about them being healthy. I'm just telling y'all what I know, okay? I listened to you, and my 5-year-old was digging in my salad today for all my. Come on, Adrian. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about, girl. You better give that as a praise report on the call, okay? I want to hear that. Let the people need to hear that, Adrian, okay? My 5-year-old was digging in my salad today for all my raw broccoli. That's because you were the mother, okay? Because you were the mother. And that's what we have. We have to stand up and be the parent and stop worrying about being their friend. That's right. We're parents. Your kids aren't your friends. They're your kids, okay? My goodness. That's the problem. God we're responsible for them. Right? They don't buy food. Another thing, I tell my daughter, no, we don't do vending machines. People say, how do you get your daughter to drink water? I tell her to drink it. She's a kid. She's a kid, y'all. I tell her to drink your water. No juice. That's enough juice. No ice cream. That you've had ice cream yesterday. No ice cream today. Okay, you see, they're kids, and y'all can say what you want, but I thought she's 14. She asks before she get ice cream. She don't just go and get stuff. That's right. Come on, Andrea. I'm setting the pace. Okay, she can't just go in and out of the refrigerator as she wants to. And you know what? But I was able to do that as a kid. But we don't allow our kids to do that. You just don't just go. Kids, they're kids. They don't know. They have no judgment, right? They don't have a governor. They don't have any judgment. So we have to come on. We have to set the pace. Come on, words. Shout out to Words Taylor. Listen, I just a plug, but I'm telling you the truth. If you have not, if you were not at my conference, I am the Hope Conference, September 30th in Orlando, Florida. Then you need to get the replay. Okay, you need to get the replay. And if you don't have the replay, hit me up. I'll send you the link so you can get the replay, y'all. It ain't free. You got to pay for it, but it was amazing. Okay. That's right, Patrice. They have to ask. You can't just go in and out of the refrigerator and just get what you want and get dessert when you want. You can't do it. You ask. And that's going to be a yes or a no. Okay? That's what it's going to be. Train up a child in the way to. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's what we're on, y'all. Now, as a kid, I could go in and out of my refrigerator. It was 8 of us. We can go in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. My mother, I don't recall my mother ever telling me, no, I didn't ask. I just got it. If it was in there, I got it. Okay, that's what it was. I don't recall asking. Um, Probably beyond the age of, I don't know, probably 8 or 9. I don't recall asking anymore. I just went in there and got it. And our kids couldn't do that. They couldn't. If my son, he's a grown adult now, and out of the house, but if he would come to visit right now, it was something in the refrigerator, he would ask if he could have it. Right now, that's probably out of courtesy now because he doesn't live here. It ain't his house anymore. But even when he was here, like he just didn't do that. Mommy, it would be okay if I eat something. Yeah, go ahead, honey, or whatever. I don't think he asked for dessert though. He probably stopped asking for dessert at some point. He probably, but I'm just saying that's the way we bring up our kids. Lord knows I'm old and I still ask before I used to go in my mother's refrigerator. Yeah, 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 yeah. So that's it, y'all. That is it. The power of nutrition. I need you to know nutrition transform your life. Okay, either for the good or the bad. Okay, depending on what you got, good nutrition or bad nutrition. Okay, but it is powerful. So we talked about building a healthy plate. We talked about the role of nutrients, and we talked about healthy eating to eliminate chronic illness, y'all. That is it. So I'm going to be hitting these topics hard every single day for the month of November. Yesterday was just an introduction. This was good. Appreciate you all jumping on again. If turn on your notifications, right? You're welcome, Jenny. Turn on your notifications so that you can be notified when I do go live. Because it could be during the day sometimes. Just for today, it was at night. But I'm gonna do it when I'm able to do it. Coach Rose life is kind of, I could have some things going on. So I was kind of busy all day. So that's why it's this late. I have to catch the replay, set my notifications. I really no problem, Patrice. And y'all share this out. Share it. When I post it, share the link. And let's educate the people, right? I'm educating the people. It's Operation Help the People. And so for those that know, many of you do know, but many do not. I do a free masterclass. It's actually one going on right now. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. It's free. It is a recording. As you see, I'm here with you, and the masterclass is going on because it is a recording. But the information is the information. It's great information. That's right. That's Operation Help the People. That's what God told me to help the people. Okay, God blessed me with probably about 25,000 new followers, on Instagram, over a 60-day period. And I said, what do you want me to do? He said, I want you to help them. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm helping them. So free masterclass, y'all. And at that masterclass, I'm teaching you a lot of great information. And then there is an offer at the end of the masterclass, and it's for you to join my Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy. Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy. Many people here are in the Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy. All the superstars in here in the Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy, Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy, and it's changing lives. And so again, I put the link in the description here. Another ad is about to run in like 20 seconds, but I put the link in the description. It's at the top of the description, the Sugar Ain't Sweet masterclass. And so I'm sorry, it's called I Am the Hope Masterclass, but it's for the Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy. That's what they're going to show at the end. Y'all, an ad is about to pop up here, but I'll stay and keep talking until y'all come back. But yeah, somebody's asking about, I have a cookbook. Let me see if I can grab. Let's see if I can grab the master class. Is it gonna let me do this? Let me see. I don't know if it's gonna let me do it, but let me see. Oh, boom. Yeah, it is. That it. So that is yeah, that cookbook is fire. Let me grab the cookbook. Do you see the master class? I just dropped the master class in there. Do you see that? You see that, Andrea? Let me see. I'm about to drop this cookbook too. Y'all see that? The master class? I just dropped it, the link. Let me drop this cookbook. Okay, let me get this cookbook. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, let me grab this cookbook for y'all. Cookbook is fire now. It is fire. Here we go. There it is. There's the cookbook. And the master class is gone up. Y'all got to scroll up. You got to scroll up. Yeah, the cookbook has 5 recipes. The master class, I am the Hope master class, and let me give y'all this too, because people be wanting. I don't even know if I can find it. My the gear. People be asking me for the gear. I don't know. Maybe. Well, if y'all just go to my site, I'm just gonna do this. Y'all just go to my website, RochelleTParks.com. If you just go there, and you click on the About tab, you'll see my book. You know, the priority has to be you. You'll also see the book that changed my life, right? Eat This and Live. But you'll also see the Health Motivator store. So that's where you can find all my gear. My I Am the Hope. I've been wearing my I Am the Hope shirts, my I Am the Hope shirts, my U52 gear, all my hoodies, t-shirts with all my sayings, like when you give your body what it needs to thrive, like all my sayings, that I have them on t-shirts. So y'all can go out there and do that too. I have water bottles, tablets, things like that. I mean, like little notebooks. And so that's it, you all. Thank you all for jumping on. I pray that this was beneficial to you. Again, I'm going live every day. Okay, going live every day for the month of November, just putting out content, helping Operation Help the People. That's what we on, y'all. Operation Help the People. So that's it. That's all. Listen, I am out of here. Thank you all. Share this. Share. Follow me. Listen, follow me on, subscribe to my channel. Okay, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Okay, my Facebook, TikTok. Okay, everywhere, guys, everywhere. If you're not part of my texting community, let me do this too. If you're not part of my texting community, send a text to this number, 240-650-9140. Send a text to that number and just say, hey, Coach Ro. Okay. As a matter of fact, send me a text and let me know how I did on this. How was this information on the live? How about that? Send a text and do that. And y'all just get plugged in. Okay, get plugged in. I do have a free Facebook group. That's my U52 Now community. That's my free Facebook group. All the people that are in the Sugar and Sweet Academy, they have a private Facebook group as well. But those are all people that are paid to be in the they paid to be in the rowboat. Okay. It's the Sugar Ain't Sweet number, the same as this. The Sugar Ain't Sweet number. I don't know what the Sugar Ain't Sweet number is, Adrian. I don't know what the Sugar Ain't Sweet number is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. The Sugar Ain't Sweet. The Sugar Ain't Sweet texting number. Yeah, probably. Yeah, because that's the only number we got. Yeah, so that's it's all the same for everybody. It's all the same. Okay, very good, very good. Oh, that one. No. That's just an automation. That's automation, Adrian. No, that's just some automation. So that's a different number. That's you just in my automation to give you a text. So that's a different number. So if you want, this text comes directly to me. Yeah, this text comes directly to me. And if you want to hit me up, or sometimes I can send a blast text out to let you know something, I'm about to go live, or something like that. But that's what this text is. I control this. The other one's just part of automation, if that makes sense. So that's it, y'all. I am out of here. It's late. Listen, I still gotta go get a workout in. So I'm about to go get on this Peloton for about 45 minutes to get my evening workout in. So that's all I have. Listen, thank you all for joining. I pray this was beneficial to you. That is all I have. Listen, I am Rochelle T. Parks. I am your health motivator, guys. And guess what? Whether you like it or not, I do not care. Okay. I can, I will, and I must continue to walk alongside you and help you to achieve optimal health. And I am out. Love y'all. Peace.